All right, take two. Hopefully this is good. I think I got everything I know I need. All right, so yesterday, or this weekend, my brother came over, helped me really bust ass on getting these raised beds full of dirt. You probably see them on my Facebook stuff and all that, what they look like. They're not the straightest thing in the world, so if you're gonna comment on there and be like, oh Dan, your stuff's not straight and all that, you know, it's America anymore. There's cedar boards, they're 1x6s. It's decking, you know, we made it cheap. But it's not straight, yeah, I'll agree. So just don't even comment that it's not straight. If you do, you're pretty much just deserve to get yourself, just kick yourself in the balls or punch yourself in the cooter, whichever one you got. But yesterday I sent my brother home to my Uncle Chuck, and last year I helped Chuck and my Aunt Flo get some container plants going. My brother's like, well, you probably got a YouTube video, show us how to do it. And we just watched that, and I'm like, well, shit, I don't have a YouTube video showing how to do it. So I'll get it going. I got some of these. These are Carolina Reapers. I got 3 of them. We're gonna just transplant one here for you. These are currently the world's hottest pepper. I don't know what the exact Scoville unit is. They're hot, hotter than hell. But we're gonna get them going. So I got this container right here. Get the camera down a little bit. And I got it maybe 6 inches full of wood chips. So that's just for drainage of water when we water them. So there's stuff down here, nutrients and stuff to go. Move, May. Move. So we got nutrients and stuff in here, drainage. So we got that. Okay, so I'm gonna take my plant, and when I get this all done, I want it to be flush, like right here. So I want my dirt to be right there. So that means I probably need to add about, looks like maybe 10 inches of dirt. So I got my bucket here. We'll get going. Got my gloves. We'll just hand it in there. It don't really matter. Some clumps, break the clumps up a little bit. This is good Iowa black dirt. You know, if you're watching this other parts of the world, I don't know. This is Iowa. You know, I'm just saving these. I got some that are already a couple years old. I like bringing them in the winter, putting them underneath the grow light. That's why I'm doing it. So there's that. I think I got my base height. Yeah, looks good. We get another handful or 2 in there. All right, here's where the Dan stuff comes in. So I got an uncle. His name's Earl. Great uncle, actually, my dad's uncle. And Earl's he's a real cranky guy, but he's a great cranky guy. And when I first started gardening, I was getting a lot of blossom end rot on everything. And in order to get information out of Earl, you gotta go work in his garden. He's not like me on the internet here, just giving you advice. So a little life story, if you ever want some advice from Earl, you gotta listen to his grunts, and then you gotta decipher what the grunts mean. But one of the grunts I got out of Earl one time, on my blossom end rot, he's like, crushed oyster shells. Like you feed chickens, like you feed chickens, crushed oyster shells. I'm like, what the hell is this old man talking about? You know, crazy, he's going crazy. It's Earl, and he's related to me, so you'd automatically think he's crazy. But it turns out, blossom end rot is a calcium deficiency in the plant. So I want these peppers to be good for a long time. The one I have upstairs on the patio is 5 years old, so I wanted to get these ones to be at least that old. So we're gonna go with it. So here's a little crushed oyster shell, and I just want to line the little crushed oysters in here. Just a little bit, don't really matter. Get them in there, mix it in a little bit. This is going to help the roots. If there's any worms in here, it helps the worms and all that. And here's where I'm going to make some of you people mad. Okay, so I'm not going to go organic on this because I'm not going to start them off organic. I'm going to start them off with the 10-10, or I usually go 10-10-10 on some stuff like this. With this one, I'm going to go with the 13-13-13 because that's all I could find. So when you go to your store, Nah, ignore the labels, whatever. I don't care if somebody sues me, they sue me. Okay, so Miracle-Gro, you buy it. It's pretty pink blue fairies. They come around and put stuff in your dirt. And you look at the numbers, and the numbers is your NPK. So I always like getting a straight number. I usually get 10, 10, 10. Couldn't find 10, 10, 10. So I got 13, 13, 13. So some good numbers right there. Hey, I think that's my cell phone number. Hey, it is. So I'm gonna put a little handful of this in there and stir it around. So we'll just call that good right there. Whatever's in my hand, we'll stir it around. We're good. Get it all mixed in there. Okay, got the Carolina Reaper here. Put the tag there. Pull her out. Ooh. There we go. So it's a little root bound here. We'll just set it in there. Get a little bit higher here in the middle. I like it right there. Yes, we got it set. A lot of times they say break apart the roots. I'm not going to break apart the roots. I don't think it's big enough yet, and I want it to grow into this whole container, or as much as it can. Another thing with adding the crushed oyster shells in there, so you got to think of the soil type that these plants come from. All right, it's not like Iowa's good black dirt here, so we got to accommodate it a little bit. So we'll get this going. Make sure it stays shallow. Man, I bet you Nick and Chuck did this twice as fast as me yesterday. But, like Nick said, they're both veterans, so I'm no veteran. Just a civilian having fun in the victory garden. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so I'm going to leave this about 1/2 inch from the top. We're going to come back again. Crushed oysters, sprinkle them on top. We'll get some worms and stuff in here, mix it in a little. Come back in with some 13, 13, 13. Get a little bit going, got it, good. Mix it in a little bit. All right, now here's how you make a $10 plant, or a $3 plant, or a crappy looking plant look really good. We're gonna pack her down just a little bit. I want to try this. There we go. Okay, got it packed in. Okay, so I got this compost from the city. Webster City has the same thing Cedar Falls here has. Yada yada yada. The compost where you take it. I'm gonna just add some wood chips to it. Some real nice wood chips around here. Get the big sticks out. And so this word we learned in middle school, hopefully, called photosynthesis. Photosynthesis only happens when the sunlight hits the plant. You know, the plant will start germinating and stuff, but hopefully it won't break through my wood chips here. So put the wood chips on the top, and now I don't have to weed as much. I just gotta keep the wood chips down, and my water goes through there. It helps keep the sunlight out of there, helps keep the plant wet. Don't want to overwater these. We got some wood chips around there. Make sure the dog don't want to get them so we don't play fetch. But that's what I got. So now it looks real nice, pretty. Probably come out here with a Sharpie, label it. I got all red pots for these ones, so I know if they're Reapers. But I think I got some stencils coming in the mail. I'm gonna tag them with some Reaper. I don't know if I got the Sons of Anarchy Reaper coming, or just the a Reaper, Grim Reaper, but I think I'm gonna make them look cool. I'll make sure to put that on the internet so everybody can see it when I get that done. But here's tomato or pepper plant. So thanks for watching. Enjoy the video. Hopefully this tip helps you with your garden, however you do choose to garden. I mean, this is just simple container gardening. I'll do one on tomatoes. There's a little bit more to tomatoes in this, but I got to get 2 more of these transplanted and we'll call it good. So have a nice day, ladies and gentlemen. I'll talk to you later.